Hello, I'm Haider Malik, host of the Mehmi Financial Group podcast. Today's topic is clinic upgrades, equipment leasing for Toronto healthcare providers. Modernizing your clinic, digital X-ray, ultrasound sterilization units boosts patient care and throughput, but high upfront costs can stall purchases. Leasing lets you spread payments, preserve cash, and stay on the leading edge. Here's how Toronto healthcare practices can structure equipment leases effectively. 1. Why lease medical equipment? Preserve capital. Instead of a lump sum outlay for a $150K digital imaging suite, lease payments of $2,500, $3,000 month over 60 months keep your cash available for staffing, rent, or EMR upgrades. Technology refresh. Medical devices evolve rapidly. Leasing lets you upgrade at term end without disposal hassles or depreciated asset risk. Predictable budgets. Many leases include maintenance and calibration, so you avoid surprise service bills and ensure compliance with Health Canada safety checks. Mississauga 2. Lease structures. Operating leases. Term and use. Typically 36 to 60 months. You rent the device and return or renew at term end. Accounting. Payments are operating expenses, often off-balance sheet under ASP, improving EBITDA. Best for high-tech devices like 3D ultrasound or CAE cam dental mills that require frequent updates. Finance leases. Term and ownership. Fixed payments over the asset's useful life, 5 to 7 years, then you buy out at a nominal fee. Tax benefits. You capitalize the asset, claim full capital cost allowance and interest deductions. Would you best for longer lived equipment like autoclaves or exam room furniture you intend to retain. 3. Key cost drivers. Lease rate, money factor. Expressed as a monthly percentage of cost, typically 1.5–2.5% for operating leases. Residual value. Lower residual assumptions increase payments. Negotiate fair end-of-term values based on Toronto's used equipment demand. Bundled service. Leases often include preventive maintenance, software updates, and emergency repairs. Factor in these savings when comparing to standalone service contracts. 4. Picking the right partner. 1. Healthcare expertise. Choose finance companies or bank leasing arms familiar with medical regulations, calibration standards, and typical clinic cash flows. 2. Transparent quotes. Request fully loaded proposals, include origination fees, documentation charges, and end-term restoration caps. 3. Flexible terms. Negotiate seasonal payment holidays, e.g., for lower volume summer months, or step up down schedules aligned with revenue cycles. 5. Best practices for lease management. Audit equipment needs. Inventory existing units, note replacement schedules, and plan upgrade cycles around lease expiries 6 months ahead. Standardize brands. Using the same manufacturer across your clinic network simplifies service, training, and resale value. Monitor utilization. Track usage hours and software license renewals to stay within agreed upon caps and avoid overage fees. 6. 3 action steps. 1. Define your upgrade plan. List top 3 priority systems: imaging, sterilization, dental CAD/CAM, with desired specs and project timeline. 2. Gather competitive quotes. Solicit lease proposals from 2 OEM captive financiers and 1 independent leasing firm. Compare money factors, residuals, and service inclusions. 3. Perform total cost analysis. Model the net present value of lease first purchase, including maintenance, taxes, and staffing impacts, to select the lowest cost, highest flexibility option. Leasing medical equipment in Toronto lets your clinic access the latest technology, maintain predictable budgets, and preserve capital for patient care investments. By choosing the right structure, partner, and terms, and by managing leases proactively, you'll keep your practice at the forefront of healthcare delivery. I'm Haider Malik. Thanks for listening.